Stampers, this is Marie Bennett at blackberriesandcream.net. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to make these party favors with you. These are very simple party favors that go together really fast, so if for some reason it's Wednesday and you don't have your Sunday party favors done yet, you can use this idea. It's quick and easy. So here I have two sizes, and I'm going to go through the larger size with you, but once you see what the process is, I'm sure you'll be able to adapt the process to fit the size of party favor you want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm starting with a 6 by 12 inch piece of designer series paper, and this paper is from the birthday bouquet designer series pack from Stampin' Up! And the first thing I need to do on this paper is find the center, and since it's 6 inches wide, I know that 3 inches is the center. So I'm going to make a score mark at the bottom, then one in the middle, and one at the top. And these score marks are just a guideline for me to help me place the this thinlet where it needs to be. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it the other way and find the center, which is 6 inches. And I'm going to score all the way across. Then I'm going to come back an inch because I want my box to be 2 inches in width. And then I'm going to go ahead an inch to 7. Okay. Now before I do anything else, I want to mark using my pen. I want to mark on these scoring lines that are to the right and the left of the center score, because this is going to help me position my die. Okay, so now I have marked the center at the top and bottom. I've marked my scoring lines, and I've marked the center on the bottom of the box. So I can put my paper trimmer away. The rest of the work with this treat or party favor is done using the Big Shot and this scalloped oval die. And you can see that I found the center of the die at the bottom and at the top and marked it with a pen so that I can use this mark to help me line it up correctly on the paper. So when I cut, I don't want to cut the bottom. I don't want to cut the bottom of the box. I just want to cut down to the side. And that's why I put these little marks here on the edge, so that I'll be able to line up my die. See, I've got the center lined up with the center mark, and then lined up with the center mark up here. Then I'm going to sit it down on my magnetic platform, and then I'm going to line up the top acrylic plate with this mark I made. Right there. Because I only want to cut to there. So now I just crank it through. And because there's no acrylic plate over that thinlet, it won't cut the paper. It only cuts it down to the line that I wanted it to cut. So then I turn it around and do the same thing with the other side. Line up my marks there and find this score down at the bottom. I'm going to line this up with the center of the bottom. And then put this on, and it's only going to go to this score line. Okay. Now I don't need the big shot anymore, but I do need my trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to cut on this score line. No, I'm not. I'm going to make another score line up to 1 inch from here. So right where my little mark is on this score line, I'm going to line it up with the 1 inch. And then I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to cut right to the edge. And I go slow because the little blade will settle right in. And I don't want to cut into the paper, into the party favor. Then I'm going to do the same thing coming back. Go slow. It's settled right there. Good. Then I turn it around, do the same thing on the other side. Line this up at 1 inch. Cut till the blade settles into the groove. It's settled. And then do the same thing down here. Okay. Now I need to make a score line that goes from right here to right there. That will help me make a nice crisp edge. Make sure you don't use your cutting blade. And I'm just going to line these up so that I'm sure that I score. And I can line this little point up with this score line, go from one score line to the other, stop right there. Then turn it around and do the same thing. There. Alright, so now if we fold on these score lines, don't fold the ones that go down the middle, just the ones that make the box. Okay, then we'll get some fast fuse and tape up the tabs. Whoops. Look at the back side of this paper. Isn't that pretty? You could use either side. It would be just as beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep this edge straight up and down. And bring this side up. And do the same thing over here. And there's the party favor. And as you can see, the balloons on one side are sinking and on the other side they're floating. So you're going to want to put your label on this side. Now I'm going to use a small scallop punch. I'm not sure Stampin' Up! Still sells this, but if they don't, really any small punch, a circle would work. And I just line these up so that they're exactly even, and then I'm going to punch a hole. Right there, just kind of eyeballing it. Alright. And then get some ribbon. Tie a bow. Is to put the label on the party favor. And I have stamped Happy Birthday using the Rose Wonder stamp set. So I use this to make the outline, and then Happy Birthday, and then I use the coordinating thinlet to cut this greeting out. And now I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. Oh, I guess I should have told you about this silver thread. I got a little wisp of silver thread behind there that I have in Stampin' Up! Vernacular scrunched. And I'm just going to give it an extra little piece of dimensional just to kind of help keep my silver thread under control. There you have it. Happy Birthday Party Favor. I hope you'll give this a try. It really isn't complicated, and I think that you could do it with any symmetrical shape die you have, really. So experiment and have some fun. Thanks for watching. Happy stamping. Bye.